Hey everybody, this is Peter with Cooking with Peter. Today I'm going to show you how to make some of my most favorite chicken enchiladas with the Poblano cream sauce. It is very delicious and super easy to put together. Let's get started. Hey, before we start the next step, I want to go through and give some shout outs to some very nice people who are watching the videos and who are leaving comments and telling me where they're from. I really appreciate it. Peggy from Michigan, thanks a lot for the comments, Peggy. I really appreciate you. And also, I hope you're enjoying the colder weather now in Michigan. Lisa from Ohio, thank you, Lisa, for leaving the comments. Really appreciate you too. I bet you Ohio is starting to get cold as well. Vicky, a good friend in Oklahoma City. Thank you, Vicky, for watching the videos and leaving the comments. And also, I don't know where you're from, but the name on YouTube is called Farso's Kitchen. Thanks a lot for watching the videos and leaving comments. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Now I'm going to go through the ingredients with you of today's cook. And of course, we're going to start out with chicken, the main ingredient. This is a rotisserie chicken that I purchased at Costco. And this is one breast that I just simply took off of the chicken and cut up into pieces. If you want to cook your own chicken, of course you can do that. We're going to be using some lime juice, cilantro. Now I want to talk to you about the peppers. The peppers that I use for this dish are 5 poblano peppers, 1 jalapeno pepper, and 1 serrano pepper. I cut off the top of the peppers, I took out the seeds, and then I took out the ribs from the peppers. That's where all the heat is located, the ribs and the seeds. So I took all those things out just to make the peppers less hot. I then grilled the peppers, or roasted the peppers rather, in the Ninja XL grill for about 20 minutes. I then let the peppers steam and I took the skins off and then roughly chopped the peppers here. Over here, I took one of the peppers and I more finely diced that pepper, of which I'm going to use on top of the enchiladas when we finish. I also have 1/4 of 1 onion. Traditionally in Mexican cooking, they're using white onion, but I'm using a red onion today because that's what I had available. We have 2 ounces of cream cheese, about 2 ounces of sour cream. As you probably know if you follow my videos, I use the Better Than bouillon, and this is what I'm using to make the stock, and it's sitting right here. I have about 2 cups of water and 1 tablespoon of the Better Than bouillon. I have here the Monterey Jack cheese and some mozzarella cheese, about 1.5 cups of each, and then of course I have tortillas. Now I'm going to show you how to make the sauce for this Poblano sauce, Poblano cream sauce, and we're going to do that here in the blender. That's the next step. I'll be right back. The first thing I'm going to do is put the chopped roasted peppers into the blender and also the half onion. Just dropping all of that in. Now I'll put in half of a bunch of cilantro. I just chop it up like this. Just a very, very rough chop. The blender is what's going to do all the work. Now I'm going to put in 2 ounces of cream cheese. This will make the poblano sauce very creamy, along with 2 ounces of sour cream. I'll put that right in here. Just like that. Now I'm going to put the juice of 1 lime. Just like that. And now 2 spices that I forgot to mention in the ingredient list. One is comino. We're going to be using just 1/4 of a teaspoon, a very small amount, but it adds great flavor. And also a very traditional flavor is an allspice. Again, just 1/4 of a teaspoon like you're seeing here. The reason that you want to use very little amounts of these spices is because they're very powerful and they will take over the entire dish very, very quickly. Now I have the broth that I made from the Better Than bouillon. I'm going to put about half of that into here. And then I will mix it up and see if we need to add more or not. So I'm gonna let the blender do the work. Now, as you can see, I don't think I need to add any more liquid. So that's just really the consistency that I'm after. Fairly creamy, it does not need to be runny, so I'm finished with that and I will not use the rest of this bouillon and the broth. So we're done with this. We're gonna move on to the next step. We'll be right back. The next step into making the chicken enchiladas with poblano sauce is to be cooking the sauce. So I have the skillet getting hot on my grill, and then I'm just going to simply pour the sauce into the skillet like you're seeing here. And look at the texture of the sauce. You can see that it's been chopped very, very well, and that's what we're after with this. And now I'm just going to continue getting the rest of the sauce out of the container, and then I'm going to move the sauce from this cooking device over to the regular stove. We'll be right back. Okay, we're ready to move on to the next step in making the chicken enchiladas with poblano cream sauce. You need to fry the tortillas in hot oil. So let me just show you what we're looking for. You can see it's got a nice sizzle. We're waiting for the tortilla to kind of start puffing up. You see that right there? It's kind of puffing up. And so when you see that, you want to flip the tortilla over. It's not a very long process, but with this process, the tortilla will be able to withstand the sauce, which I'm going to be showing you next. And you just lay the tortilla over here on a paper towel and go to the next one. So we're going to be doing a total of about 12 tortillas. And you can see again, we're waiting for this puffing, and we're waiting for the bubbles to start to form like you're seeing here. And when you see that, it's time to move the tortilla over, just like that, okay? And we'll take it out. Okay, I'm gonna continue on with these, and I'll show you the rest when we finish. I'll be right back. We're ready to go on with the final step of our wonderful chicken enchiladas with a poblano cream sauce. I went ahead and fried all 12 of the corn tortillas. You don't want to miss that step because the frying gives the corn tortillas a really nice toasted flavor. So don't miss that step. Some cooks will tell you you can warm up the tortillas in the microwave. Don't do it. Don't miss that step. You will be sorry you did. I also went ahead and used some paper towels, and I soaked up more of the oil that was on the tortillas than what you can see. Now I'm going to assemble the chicken, the cheese, and the sauce, and we're going to be placing the enchiladas right here. Let me grab the chicken. Now remember I told you this is rotisserie chicken that I simply took off of the chicken. It's the breast piece, and I chopped the chicken very finely. Okay, so I'm going to spray a little bit of nonstick into the cooking vessel that I'm going to be putting into the oven. Take one of the tortillas and place it right in the sauce, just like you're seeing here. I'm going to let as much of the sauce come off as I can, just like that. And then I'll move over here, and now I'm going to assemble with some chicken in the middle. You don't want to overfill. That is a bad thing because your enchilada will break. So that, now I'm just going to put a couple of pieces of this poblano in the middle, like you're seeing here. And now I'm going to roll the enchilada, just like that, and place it over here in this dish, just like you're seeing. Now, the other thing you might want to do is to put some sauce on the bottom of the dish. I forgot to do that. I'm going to do that, so let me wash my hands. I'm going to come back and put some of the sauce. We'll be right back. One of the things you should do is put a little bit of the sauce from here into your cooking plate and just spread it around so that you have some sauce on the bottom of the plate. It doesn't take a lot, just a few little tablespoons. Oops, made a mess, made a mess. So let me just move that around. You can use as much or as little as the sauce that you want. So I'll put that here for now. Okay. Now on to the next tortilla, into the sauce. Just like you're seeing here. Kind of spread it around, get a good rip, and you don't want the tortilla to split, so be kind of gentle with it. Now we're going to put some some chicken, some of the cheese, and again, just a couple of little pieces of the poblano chili right there. I'm going to now fold this over again and put this again into the plate. The other thing you should be doing with the enchiladas is leave a little bit of a space in between. Don't shove them like that. Put them more like this so that you can easily get underneath the enchilada and get them out of the pan when you're finished cooking them. Okay, I'm going to do one more for you, and then we'll do the rest off camera, and I'll show you the next step. Let that come off. Again, don't let the tortilla tear. Come over here. Chicken, cheese, a couple of pieces of the poblano pepper. Mix it up like this, and then just come over here. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of these, and then we'll come back, and then I'll show you the next step. Be right back. Okay, now that I have 6 of the enchiladas ready, I'm going to be putting some of this fantastic poblano cream sauce on top of the enchilada. And I'll do this on each one. I've made 6 because that's what will fit on this plate very easily. And then I'm going to come back later and make the other 6, which I have the tortillas and all the rest of the things sitting right here for that. Okay, remember, leave that space. That's really important. Otherwise, you'll be tearing up your enchiladas when you're taking them out. Okay, now I'm just going to sprinkle some cheese on top. And then these are about to go into the oven to get very melted. And I'll finish up with this and put these in the oven. The oven has been preheating at 375 degrees. And I'm going to put in some of these poblano peppers on top that I've chopped up earlier, kind of right down the middle. It's more for decoration than anything. Okay, my oven behind me is ready, and this is what they look like right now. And we're going to put these into the oven, let them become super melted and great, and we'll be right back and show you the completed chicken enchiladas with poblano cream sauce. We'll be right back. Well, now our chicken enchiladas have finished in the oven. I'm going to go over here and take them out and show you how they look. Do those look fantastic? Of course, they're super hot, so I'll set them here on this metal trivet. Close up the oven. And now is for the big decoration and ultimately the taste test. So you can use some cilantro leaves like I'm seeing here for decoration if you like. You could put some radishes there. You could put limes. You could put olives. So all kinds of cool things. Now, ultimately, you have to be able to taste this, and I'm happy to do that for you. Oh, almost. There we go. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of my very own salsa Pedro. And by the way, the recipe for the chicken poblanos and chicken enchilada poblano sauce and the salsa Pedro will be in the comment section down below. The ultimate thing is, how does it taste? And I'm going to give you a little taste right now. Actually, I'll taste it for you. I'm going to put a little bit of that salsa right there. And here we go. Cheers. I love it. Super good. And I must admit, my salsa Pedro is delicious too. So all the recipes are going to be down below for you in the comment section. Just click that link. It'll take you over to our website and you can download the recipes right from there. I want to thank you for watching the video today. I hope you learned something. Please try this recipe. If you're using the rotisserie chicken, you can tell it's super easy. If you want to cook your own chicken, of course you can do that as well. Thank you very much for watching the videos, and do me a favor and subscribe to the channel if you found this helpful. Leave us a comment down below, and most important, tell us where you're watching the video from, and we'll give you a shout out in our next video. Thank you very much for watching.